Hi guys, I hope you are all doing well. Let's see today's question. So today's question we are taking this up from the topic of permutations and combinations. And if I talk about the question that is given to us here, the question talks about A, B, C are the greatest values of 19CP, then it's given 20CQ and 21CR respectively. So A, B, C represent the greatest values of these three combinations. Then the question is asking us to figure out which one of the answer choice is the correct option. The first answer choice being A over 11 is equals to B over 22 equals to C over 20. Option B, A over 10 is equals to B over 22 is equals to C over 21. The third answer choice that we have been given here is A over 10 is equals to B over 11 is equals to C over 42. And the last answer choice that we have been given here is A over 11, B over 22, C over 42. So we need to figure out which one of the answer choices is the correct answer for the question that is given to us here. That says that we need to figure out which one of the ratios is correct. Before starting off with the solution, I would first like to tell you that please do subscribe to my channel and support the channel as well because it takes lots of efforts in making these videos for you on everyday basis. And it also motivates me to put up a better content and try to make the solutions as easy as possible. Let's see the solution now. So we have been told A, B, C are the greatest value of these combinations that are given to us. So if I use the idea of combinations from the Pascal triangle we have, this is 1, 1, this is 1, 1. Then we have our endpoints 1 and we just add this 2 to get 2, right? So then we have, let's say 1, 1 as my endpoints, 1 plus 2, which is 3, 2 plus 1, which is also 3. So we have this. Now once I have this, I understand my endpoints are always 1, 1 plus 3 is 4, 3 plus 3 is 6, 3 plus 1 is also 4. So what we understand here is as we go down the terms, we have our Pascal triangle. So if I just observe my combinations, let's talk about 4. So I can see here, this is basically 4C0, this is 4C4, this is 4C1, 4C2, and 4C3. And if I talk about 3 also, let's see, the 3C0, 3C1, 3C2, and 3C3. So what do I understand here is that whenever you have your odd number here, that is 3, you have 4 terms. And when you have 4 terms, the middle 2 terms are basically the greatest values. So I can say whenever you have odd number of terms, that is, let's say 3. So whenever it is odd, I can just write this that it is basically 3C1 and 3C2 are the greatest values. Even if I talk about, let's say 5 also, so we'll get a better understanding. So I'll have 1, 5, this becomes 10, 6 plus 4 again 10, 4 plus 1 again 5, and this is 1. Now again, if I see here, this is 5C0, 5C1, 5C2, 5C3, 5C4, and 5C5. Now again, I can see here that my value of 5C2 and my value of 5C3, it's basically the greatest values. So whenever you have odd number of terms, you can just find n minus 1 divided by 2. So that basically gives you 3 minus 1 divided by 2. That is 2 divided by 2, 1. Here also, if I see 5, 5 minus 1, 4, 4 divided by 2, which is 2. So you get the greatest values, or you can also find n plus 1 divided by 2, because n plus 1 is 3 plus 1, 4 divided by 2, which is 2, which also gives you the greatest values. Because we know for odd number of terms, for odd number of n, there are even number of terms, and when there are even number of terms, you have two middle terms. So it can be found out by n minus 1 divided by 2 or n plus 1 divided. But if you have even value of n, so what happens in that case is you have your middle term being the greatest value. So whenever you have even value of terms, you just find n divided by 2, because even number of n will give you odd number of terms, and when you have odd number of terms, you can just find the middlemost value as your greatest value. So you have this idea now. Now once I have this idea, I have been told A, B, C are the greatest values of these three combinations. So let's figure out. I have 19CP. Now n here in this case is 19, and when n is 19, I can figure out either this or either this, any one out of them, because both of them give me the greatest values. So let's use this idea. So n plus 1 divided by 2. So if I do 19 plus 1 divided by 2, that is 20 divided by 2, which is 10. So basically, I understand 19C10 is going to give me the greatest. Now, this is basically the value of A I can have. The next idea tells me is 20CQ, right? So let's see. 20CQ means, again, if I see the value of n here in this case, it's even. And when you have even value of n, you get odd number of terms. And we know that whenever you have odd number of terms, you get the greatest value directly by n over 2. So here I get 20 divided by, which is also 10. So I get here that 20C10 will give you the greatest value. Now, once I have that as well with me, I can just figure out the next idea, that is for, again, it is 21CR, which is again odd number of terms. So again, with odd number of terms, I have odd number of n means even number of terms, and even number of terms, I can pick any one out of n minus 1 divided by 2 or n plus 1 divided. So I'm taking n plus 1, let's say 21 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 22 divided by 2, which is 11. So I get here that 21CR gives me 11, and that 21C11 is going to be your greatest. So I have been told in the question that A, B, C are my greatest values of 19CP, 20CQ, and 21CR. So from there I get it is the greatest value of 19C10, 20C10, and 21C11. Yeah, so we have these three greatest values. Once I have the three greatest values that are A, B, and C, and I want to equate them in the ratio, right? So if I want to equate them in the ratio, means I have to take the ratio. And when I take the ratios of them, if I take the ratios of them, A over 19C10. So A is nothing but this value only, right? So A over 19C10 is equal to 1. Similarly, B over 20C10 is also equals to 1, and C over 21C11 is also equal to 1. When all the three of them are equal to 1, I can just take the ratio as A over 19C10 is equals to B over 20C10 is equals to C over 21C. So once I have this ratio with me, let's just figure out 19C10, 20C10, and 21C. So A over 19C10, so NCR, n factorial over r factorial into n minus 1. So 19C10, I get this is 19 factorial, 10 factorial, and 9 factorial. So from here, if I try to figure out the value of 19C10, let's see. So I get 19C10 is 19 factorial, 10 factorial, and 19 minus 10, which is 9. So I get 19, 18, 17, 16. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10 factorial, which gets cancelled with this 10 factorial. So you're left with 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So we have this entire thing. Now let's try to cancel as much as we can. So 4 into 3, I can cancel with 12. 5, 6, I can try to cancel. 6 with 2 and 3. So 6 ones and 6 threes directly. 7 ones and 7 twos is directly. 8 into 1, 8 into 2. 9 I can try to cancel, but yeah. So 9 I can cancel with 3 threes and 3 ones, and 3 here, 3 fives, and 3 ones. So we are just left with 5 and 2. Let's try to cancel. So 5 of 5 cancels. Here 2 is left. So 2, if I see my numbers that are left is 13 into 11. 1, 2 I can cancel with this. Yeah. So you're left with 11 into 13 into 2 into 17 into 19. So you're left with 19, 17, 2, 13, 11. So I get for 19C10, this is product of the entire thing. Now, if I find 20C10, 20 factorial, 10 factorial, 10 factorial. So from here, I get 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. And 10 factorial, I get this as 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if I see again 4 and 3, I cancels with 12. 6 I can cancel with 3 is 18, sorry. 8, 10 I can directly cancel with double of 2. 8 ones, 8 twos, 7 ones, 7 twos. Now you're just left with 1, 2. So yeah, you cancel that. And 5 you are left with. So 5 ones and 5 threes. And 2 threes I can cancel with this 9. So I think I have cancelled everything except this. So yeah, you're left with 2, 19, 17 again, 2, 13 and 11. So you're left with this ideas. Now, if I find 21 also, 21C 11, so 21 factorial, 11 factorial and 10 factorial. So I'm multiplying 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13 and 12. And 11 factorial gets cancelled with the 11 factorial to left, and 10 factorial I can write 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So I get 4 and 3 cancelled with 12, 6 cancelled with 3, 7 with 14, 8 with 16, 9 with 3 ones and 3 times. So 3 ones and 3 5 times, 5 ones and 5 ones, 2 ones and 2 ones, then 10 ones and 10 2 times. So you're getting here 21 to 19, 17, 2 and 13. So you have this entire thing. Now if I see, let's see. So A over for 19C10 we had 19, 17, 11, 13 and 12. 11, 13 and 2. 19, 17, 11, 13 and 2 is equal to B over 19, 17, 13, 11, 2, and we have 1 or 2, and C is with 21 to 19, 17, 2 and 13. So we have this entire thing. Now let's try to cancel all the common terms that we have. We have 19, 17 everywhere. We have 13 also. So let's cancel that. And we have 2 also. So I'm left with A over 11, B over 22, and C over 42. So we get the answer for the question. And if I see 11, 22, and 42 are present in which option? It is option D. So D becomes the correct answer for the question that is given to us here. I hope you have understood how to solve this type of questions. I'll see you again tomorrow with some other question from some other topic. And we are going to continue our series of questions on JEE Mains. So stay tuned for more videos to roll out. Also, if you are enjoying these videos that we are doing every day, please do like the videos as well and do subscribe to my channel and share these videos with your friends also who are involved in the preparation of questions on JEE, so they can also take the benefit from these questions which we are solving on everyday basis. Thank you.